What up, everyone? Got another box here. And this time around we got Power Up Box. So this is a newer box. This isn't the first one I've gotten, but I think it's the second one. So let's just jump right in and see what kind of items we got. First item, a t-shirt. So this one is a Star Wars themed t-shirt. Come on. So nothing really special about it. It's got the little TIE fighter, and it says Star Wars. Okay. I don't know why they chose this color. I see this common occurrence in boxes. They seem to pick really weird colors, like really outlandish, bright, vibrant colors. Like I can't imagine anyone picking this color on their own. Like I don't know why these boxes don't stick to like the standard neutral colors, like black, white, gray, occasionally colors, but like soft colors, soft tones, not this like bright, deep green. Like I can't see anyone wearing this without standing out and looking kind of like a weirdo. If you showed up anywhere, like you're gonna stand out pretty much anywhere in this like gnarly green Star Wars shirt. You gotta like really like green and really like Star Wars to pull this off. And pretty much anywhere you go, people are gonna know that. Like you're gonna walk in the door and be like, hey, guess what, guys? I really like Star Wars and I really fucking like green. I just wanted to let everyone know in one shirt my two favorite things in the entire world. So if that's your thing, this shirt's perfect for you. Everyone else, kind of weird colors. Stick to the neutrals, guys, or if you're going with colors, soft colors, mild tones. But the design is cool. It's just a crazy color. Alright, moving on. Next, we have a pop figure. Frankenstein Jr. Now this is actually one of the enlarged pops, the bigger one. It's not a standard size, it's slightly bigger. Frankenstein Jr. and the Impossibles. Not familiar with the cartoon at all, so okay, pop figure. There we go. Next, we got a mug, which I thought was dumb at first, and then I looked at it and I thought it was pretty funny. So it says for, and then it has a fox head, and then it says sake underneath. And I didn't get it at first, I had to think about it. It's for fox's sake, which is a play on for fuck's sake. And I thought that was funny because I say that all the time. I say it in my videos all the time. Anytime something goes wrong, I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. So I actually thought that was very funny. It took me a second to figure it out, but after I did, I thought it was funny. And it's got an adorable little fox on there. So I'll totally use this because everyone that knows me knows that I use that choice phrase all the time. So I thought that was very funny. For fox's sake. Nice. Alright. So next we got some socks. Some little sockies. Nightmare Before Christmas. It's just got Jack's head on there. Some long socks. So nice. They're nice quality. They're very soft. And they're branded Nightmare Before Christmas. Good stuff. Next, we got a little puzzle. This is just a tiny little puzzle. 100 pieces. Nothing special on a small box. I'm noticing a Star Wars theme. I don't think this box has themes, but boxes like this, they always have like sort of themes. So this theme is sort of Star Wars. I'm seeing Star Wars a lot, but other things aren't, so it's mildly Star Wars themed. Alright, next we got a notepad from Angry Birds, Star Wars Angry Birds, like I said. So this is actually nice. It's like a hardcover little notepad. It's very small. It's got a couple pages in there. And it's not lined paper. It's actually got the little emblem on there from Star Wars, and it's just blank paper with that on there. So I'm guessing it's more of like a drawing pad type of thing since it doesn't have lines on it, although it says notepad. So I'm not sure exactly what the use of this is for. I don't know if they totally thought that through, but it's got cool designs on the paper. So a little notepad. And then it also came with this even smaller notepad, this itty bitty one, with little teeny tiny pieces of paper in there. Again, Star Wars Angry Birds. Next, we got a gigantic pen to go with your itty bitty pad. Here we go. So if you want to take notes with your giant pen and the smallest pad in the world, then there you go. You can do so. Very weird. So, but also Star Wars Angry Birds themed. Another one. So like I said, mildly Star Wars theme. Then the last item we got is some candy. So these are called lightning bugs. And I didn't know what they were, so I'm going to try it out right here on camera. I opened it up, and apparently what it is, it's these little tongs, and they have a little light in there. So you pick up your little tiny worm. I don't know how well we're going to be able to see it with the camera lights and stuff. you pick up your worm, you press it down, and it lights up the worm. I don't know if you can see at all, but it looks cool when the lights aren't on. It lights up your little worm and makes them look like little glowworms. All right. All right. Standard candy. Nothing special about it. But yeah, that's kind of fun. I like that. I always liked stuff like this as a kid, and even today, like, I always like candy, but also things that are like a candy and a toy, kind of. Something that was interesting to play with and that you could eat. So I like that. I say good choice. Cool stuff. So, I think that was all the items. So let's go over a value of this box. First, the shirt. Although it's a little bit weird and outlandish, it still gets the 12 to 15 range. The cool thing about this, which I didn't mention before, so this is not a printed tee. This is actually a Star Wars brand tee, which is cool. It still didn't fit great. It still was an awkward fit, so the quality was about as good as Gildan anyway. But the cool thing is it's actually a Star Wars brand. So they actually spent a little bit more to get a Star Wars brand tee. So I'll still give that the $12 to $15 range, because even though it's Star Wars brand, like, you can still get them around that price. It may be a little more. This doesn't seem like a very popular design, so you could argue that it's a little higher than 15 or something like that, but personally I wouldn't, because I see stuff like this at Target, Walmart all the time for a few bucks, even though it's branded. So I'd still give it the 12 to 15. But anyway, the pop figure. So like I said, this is a bigger one, so this isn't $10, this is $12, because these medium-sized to large ones are around $12, $12.99, something like that. So, and I wasn't a huge fan of the character. I don't really recognize it. I don't think it's popular. I don't think it has a high resale value whatsoever. So right around $12. Then, the mug. I love this little mug. It's cool. I thought it was funny, and mugs in general that have printing on them, somewhere between like 8 to 12. I'd say probably 10 to 12, because standard like nice mugs are a few dollars, but when you put the print on there, it's a few dollars more. I've generally seen in stores these go for $10 to $12 for any kind of design on there, and I liked it. I'll totally use that. So I thought it was fun. The socks. These actually go for a little bit. We've gotten socks plenty of times before, but the ones that are actually branded and stuff like that, these go for a decent amount. Anywhere between like $8 and $12. Like, they literally go that high. Usually around 10. If you were to buy them in store, they'd be around $10. I don't know why the printed socks are that expensive, but they are. And these are nice quality. They're not cheap at all. They're very nice. They're very soft. So easily like $10 or $12. But anywhere between 8 to 12, because sometimes you can find them online. But yeah, socks like this do go for a decent amount. So there's the socks. Next, our puzzle. There's really nothing special about this. I would say like $2 or $3. You might even find this for like $1. I could see this at like Dollar Tree or something like that. Very small box. It's just cheaply made. It's only 100 pieces. Nothing really super special about it. So $2 or $3 I think is more than fair. The notepad. I lost my tiny one. So the notepad, I said like $2 or $3. It's very small. It doesn't have a lot of pages, but it is nice. It is nice quality. It has like a nice cover and it's printed on there. So it might go for a little bit more than that, but I'd say around 2 or 3. And I just grouped this in with it because this tiny little thing isn't have any value on its own. So I just assumed these would have come together. Then our pen. So I see these all the time. You can find them cheap, but when you buy them in store, they actually go for like $3 to $5. They're actually crazy expensive. Like, that's a high amount for just a pen. But because of the size and because of the branding, it actually does go for at least a couple dollars. So, giant pen. And the last one, the little glow gummy worms candy. Now, in a candy store, those will actually go for a decent amount too. Like, I'd say $3 to $5. Candy stores, they mark those up crazy high. So I know it doesn't seem like there's a lot in there. It's just candy and a little light, but they go for a decent amount. So $3 to $5, again, maybe even a little bit more. But that's all the items. The value on this, on the low end, is about $52. On the high end, about $67. So I'd say comfortably like right around $60, maybe a little less, which sounds like a lot, But the same problem I keep having with this box is it's so expensive. It's literally the most expensive one that I get. The most expensive one out there. It's $40 for this. And I really hope at some point they adjust that. That they bring the shipping costs down. Because I legitimately think this should be $30. If this were $30, you'd be getting double the value, and I think that's the perfect price point. So if they could ever bring it down to $30 or close to that, I think that's fair. I think this is comparable to like Nerd Block as far as value and selection. So I'd really be more comfortable at a $30 value. It's not that, it's $40, so you're not getting anywhere near double. You're lucky to be getting like 50% more, which isn't terrible, but it's also not great. The items in here were cool, but a lot of them were just okay. There's nothing super special about it. They're not getting anything like crazy exclusive or anything like that, so it's just kind of average stuff. So the fact that you're only getting about 50% more is slightly an issue. So I really hope this company could bring it down to 30. I think that would be perfect. Then this box would be really awesome. But 40, that's so much. That's a lot of money. $40 a month, that's a lot. So, and I guarantee, like I've said before, this box with a $40 price point, it's never going to be double. It never is. It never will be. So I really hope they can adjust shipping and not charge $10 for shipping within the US. I really hope they can adjust that and bring the price down, but who knows. So it's been a decent box. I'm going to give this a rating of 6 out of 10. You got decent stuff, and you got a good variety, but $40 is a lot, and the value wasn't crazy high, but it wasn't bad either. So I think it was just pretty okay. So I think 6 out of 10 is reasonable. But let me know what you guys think. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate all you do. Love you all. Peace.